Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pastor Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, gang! What is going on, everybody? Happy Gravy Day. It's Past the Gravy, episode 631. And I'm Alex Middleton, joined today by my co-host today because Robert's not here. So Pat has to slide into the co-host role. Welcome back to your co-host position, Pat.
I really wish I had planned that out. I could
That
have
was a long
spun around
pause.
with sunglasses on or something. I was trying to do something. I was like, no, this isn't working. Glad to be back.
Yeah. I mean, normally in the guest role,
I
you
mean,
have less
not in this
responsibilities,
format, but
yeah, we're doing this via Zoom today. Robert's sick. He's a little under the weather, so we're gonna let him rest and we're gonna get back in the stewed next week. So things may sound a little different if you're audio only this week, but then you can always head over to the YouTube channel, which things will also sound different, but you'll be like, oh, they're at their houses. That's why. That's why it sounds different. But yeah, we expect to be back in studio in person next week. So we're still gonna get you an episode. That's what we do here on Pass the Gravy. We get you episodes even if somebody's sick. Robert's allowed to be sick, and we're not gonna make him come in to work sick. So I don't know, dude. I was on the way home today. I just wanted to start off by talking about Jeeps because I know Jeep culture is a big thing. What makes how do you determine the personality of the Jeeps? Because the one I saw was like a beach Jeep, even though on the back of it it said Lake Life, but it said Beach Bum on the side, and it was all pink
lakes have
and
beaches.
flowery. I guess lakes do have beaches. All right, never mind. I take that back. But I've seen like the zombie response Jeep. I've seen all kinds of there's the military one, you get the Jurassic Park one. Like what makes people pick the personalities for the cars? Jeeps are just like a whole different thing to me.
I mean, I think probably 2% of Jeep owners actually use Jeeps in their intended way, like use them as off-road vehicles. I think everybody else that has a Jeep, whatever their theme of Jeep is probably pretty close to the opposite of their actual personality. Like you see somebody with a zombie response team
Like you're not,
Jeep, I definitely do not want you near me in a zombie apocalypse. You're probably useless, other than your Jeep.
but that's why they have it for zombie response. Be like, we don't have zombies right now. What are
But
you
I bet they're
doing?
like, I have never held a weapon before.
You're
Like,
putting
oh, well, you're
miles on
not going to
that
be
thing.
useless. Yeah, miles on the pavement. Like they won't even know how to off road with it.
But then it's like not going to be in good condition because you've been driving around all the time. Like you should say that for a zombie apocalypse. Then yeah, it's appropriate to have that titled zombie response vehicle. I get the beach bum Jeep makes more sense because it goes to the beach. The military one kind of stolen valor if you didn't serve.
At one point, I had two close friends that both had Jeeps. Neither one of them used them as off road vehicles. I can't imagine why. Like, I get it. Jeeps look cool and they are fun to drive in
They
under
look cool,
50
yeah.
miles an hour. Once you
Oh,
get to 50
really?
miles and over, your Jeep is just fucking rattling. Like, how are you a vehicle that costs that much money and you can't handle going 10 miles under the speed limit on the highway?
Yeah, that's weird.
I've never understood that. Like, Jeep owners are so loyal to the brand, but it's like, dude, the car itself, it sucks as a car. It's not, it's
I don't
good for
know.
activities and outdoor sports and stuff like that, but to drive to work every day, it's a pretty shitty vehicle.
But it's weird because there's like Jeep groups, and Jeeps kind of make sense to have groups because you can be like, let's go off-roading together. Let's go park on rocks and park in cool angles together. Let's do
All
extreme.
exchange little rubber duckies.
Yeah, let's put rubber ducks that then are gonna give us concussions if we ever get in a wreck, God forbid. But I like it's makes sense with Jeeps, but I've seen like Kias will do it. It's like, oh, it's the Kia Soul meetup, and you're like, you bought a Kia Soul, and you're like, I'd like to meet other people that also have Kia Souls.
The only time meetups like that are necessary at all is like Corvettes. Like we all want to get together and show other
That's
people
another
our
one that
cool
makes more
Corvette.
sense.
Like we had a group, I don't think they've done it in a while, but they used to a couple times a year, they would like come in early and we would do like a Corvette breakfast for them. And it would be like 15 Corvettes in our parking lot. That's cool.
That's dope.
Even for Jeeps, most Jeep meetups, they're probably meeting up at a fucking Denny's. They're not going, they're doing what the Corvette guys do. Come look at my Jeep. Okay. It's not a Corvette, but. And I like
Outside of
Jeeps.
that,
I know I'm
yeah,
sounding very anti Jeep right now. I
they
like
look
Jeeps. I think
cool.
they're cool. They're a pretty useless vehicle, though. At least for me. Like, I'll never have a use for a Jeep. I'm not an off road guy.
Yeah, they have like that slingshot club that used to live by or that used to go by where I lived, and they were just all those people in little like go-kart things. And it's like, hey, do you want to also have something that's like a motorcycle, but it's not a motorcycle at all? We can all meet up and drive around and have our loud music playing together and hang out. And they're like, yes, I would like to do that
And
too.
just
Should I
verbally jack each other off because we have the same vehicle.
like? Do you think you should get like in touch with a lot of other Toyota Camry owners?
Excuse me, Corolla.
Toyota Corolla owners, excuse me. That's a different group.
I know. I mean, I see him on the highway. You're just kind of like, you needed a cheap car with good
Give 'em a
gas mileage
C.
too. All right.
Corolla, baby.
I just start
Throw up
doing
the C.
that. Seize up.
Seize up, baby. Oh, I thought I saw a Corolla guy. When I came out, I thought I fucking saw a Corolla guy. Seize,
It's
baby.
usually the same exact one too, because like everyone that's from around the time I was when I bought mine, it was a little bit post COVID. I think they were only making it in one color at that point. So when I see my exact Corolla, it's usually my exact Corolla, same color and everything.
So you could just trade cars. You'd be like, you want to drive mine and see if it's fast too?
I've definitely walked up to the wrong Corolla before.
I've done
I
that
was
with
like, why is
mine.
I'm hitting the unlock? Why don't I hear it? Oh,
On mine
it's not me.
now, I have that like where it senses if it's your key within however close it is. And so I'll like go to open it. I'm like, why the fuck won't it open? And then no, but like I did that the other day and it wasn't
Mr.
my
Fancy
car.
Man over here.
It was a car two cars over. And I was like, haha, whoops.
Not breaking into your car. I'm just an idiot. Sorry.
Promise, sorry. My B. But yeah, Jeep
Just had a
personalities,
dude brain
dude.
moment.
Yeah, it
I knew my
happens.
car was in this area.
Shit happens, bro. What else did I have for pre-com segments today? And one shirts. Somebody was wearing an and one shirt today, or not today, the other day at the grocery store. And it just made me think about how like sick and one was. I took a picture of it and it said, go to church, pray you don't have to guard me. And it was a guy with a basketball staring at the court. And I was like,
Those
fuck
shirts had
yeah.
the exact same energy as Big Dog shirts.
They were, but they're way more aggressive.
Yeah. And one was like, I'm going to school you on the court. And Big Dog was just like divorced dads. But it was the same energy,
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
different topic.
Like, hey, I'm fun and like I don't really follow the rules, but like let's just chill. And one's like, I'm gonna dominate you. Well, this is what it says, me and your mama both putting up huge numbers. And it's a guy that's holding a newspaper that says player goes for 50 again, and a fat woman on a scale that says 400.
The and one logo guy with like just the no face and it's
No
just kind of the silhouette,
face.
but he's always crossing somebody up.
He looks like a mannequin.
Those were great. And one had one of the best video games of all time too. It was back in like the era of like NBA Street and all those. And they had one, but it was just and one ball players. And I found out later on you could actually gamble on your own games, which should have been an indication for me down the line that
That you
I
might
was going to
like
love gambling.
gambling. Yeah, that's pretty obvious looking back at it. This is what it says: give and go, give up the game and go home. And he's just pointing like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You suck.
So dumb, but so great.
Hope you brought
And
lotion. You're about to get burned. And he's sitting on the beach with some suntan oil.
it was
Fuck.
also in the perfect era too when everyone was wearing oversized tees. So every and one shirt was like 4 sizes too big for the person wearing it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It wouldn't have worked if it
Also,
was like a tighter
speaking of all
shirt.
this, and I found out the other day. Okay, so you remember? It's gonna sound weird. Remember how back then, like every black dude just had shorts on underneath his pants, and I never understood why. I found out recently that was because like they were like, yeah, but we can just ball whenever. Like if somebody has a hoop, and I can just take off my pants and be ready to ball. It was the smartest fashion
You
trend of all
just
time, and I never understood it.
I never put that together
You're always
either.
ready to ball. Neither did I.
Never thought about that, dude.
I just used to laugh and think it was stupid. I was like, why are you wearing shorts under pants? This is Texas. It's very hot. They're like, dude, ball is life.
Ball.
If anybody had explained that to me back in the day, I would have been like, that makes 100%
That's
sense.
why you're not in the league, Bat. You weren't ready
That's
to
yeah,
ball.
that and being a just under 6 foot white guy wasn't conducive
A
to me
little
making
bit
the
out of
league anyway,
shape.
but
Yeah. I mean, there's some factors, but
just a
that
little
could
bit.
you look back and like trace it back. Like if I was your therapist, I'd be like, no, Pat, do you think that maybe you were hesitant to wear the basketball shorts under your pants because you didn't want to look silly in front of your friends? And you're like, fuck. If I've been doing that, I've been going to the gym all the time, balling.
Also, if I were to wear shorts underneath my pants, it would probably just look like I had a full diaper. I already wear baggy
Yeah, I guess not
pants.
everybody could do it.
Like I think you had to have a slimmer build to yourself to pull
Is
that
it
off
like a
too.
basketball build, probably.
Yeah, I never had much of those. I had a high schooler that likes to drink build, but also play sports, or drink beer but play sports build. That was my build.
I'm
I
looking at
peaked at sophomore year and then slightly got fatter every year since.
it was like, yeah, you were right in that sweet spot though, where you're big enough to like dominate, and then it was just like,
Yeah, like
no, I'm slow. I'm slowing down.
I was like big for high schoolers, but also I wasn't offensive line quite big yet. But I was teetering, and by the end of it, I kind of was. Hey, I loved beer. Drinking was awesome in high school. It was probably the best time to drink. Like I don't think there's ever a time where it's more fun
You can
drinking
burn
than
it
in
right
high
off.
school because there's also yeah, yeah, that you had one, you had the great metabolism like that too. But there's also the little bit of danger because you're not supposed to be doing it. Once you turn 21, nobody gives a shit if you're
Yeah.
drinking. But like
And
having to find a field with your boys because you have nowhere else to
that
go,
was
but
part
you
of
still want to
the
get hammered.
that was part of the fun. Like, huh, hey guys, I know that so and so's parents are out of town. Maybe we can see if we can go to their house. And they're like, absolutely not. You can't have a party at my parents' house. They're gonna kill me. And you're like, okay, cool. What if we just sat in your garage and just drank and then threw all the way the cans? They're like, all right, we could probably do that. And then you
Definitely
do
won't smell
that.
like stale beer in here for days. Yeah,
Right.
we can totally pull that off.
Hey, this guy found a dock on like an empty pond. We could go there. Like, all right, let's go.
Hey, there's a playground at the back of this neighborhood. Say no more.
I saw some unfinished houses. It's not like they don't have the doors on them yet, so it's not breaking and entering. I think we can just go hang out there.
Or like we used to do, everyone just get liquor and let's go to Sonic.
Sonic, yeah, you pour it in your cup. You just like, anybody got anything? And like that was the worst thing ever. Like if word got out that there was a party, like yeah, you could like Pat, you could come, but don't tell anybody. Like we're trying to keep it small. And Pat swings to the side, yo, party at Alex's house. 40 fucking cars start showing up, and you're like, well, there's no way this isn't gonna get blown up.
Or cars just start leaving and people start jumping their car to try and chase their cars to see where they're going. And you're like, oh, this is bad. We should do that sometime soon. We should get a bottle of whiskey and let's just go to Sonic.
Like just with us, not like with high school
Yeah.
kids.
No, no,
Okay.
no, not with high
Okay.
school. But like if a couple of our other friends from back then are in town, let's just be sneaking whiskey into our Sonic cups. And then they're like, dude, you're almost 40. Go home.
You could just drink a beer, you idiot. Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a bar next door. Yeah,
Uh,
dude, but I want the nostalgia.
yeah, it just feels
Well,
different,
you've never
dude.
been desperate and you had already bought a cherry limeade and all you had was whiskey, so you made a whiskey and cherry limeade.
This is what you could
But
get,
I've done that.
dude. All right, we've all been there. We've all
Route
been there
44 with
before.
11 shots of whiskey in it. Those were the good old days.
When things were pure, dude. When things were pure.
When
Last
we were
thing,
not only underage drinking, but underage driving and drinking at the same
ugh,
time.
we didn't know any better, which doesn't make
We
it
our brains weren't
better.
developed.
They
Our
weren't
brains weren't.
developed.
I wasn't driving. I didn't have a license.
Okay.
So am I saying I'm better than you? No, but like, you know,
Well, just
maybe.
you would have done it had you had the ability to do it.
Yeah. Looking back, that's probably part of the reason my dad asked me to not get my license. He said it was for because I'd have high insurance. I think he just didn't want me to die. I should probably thank him for
Yeah, that's a good call.
that.
It was a really good call, probably. Okay, last thing I had for the pre-chem segment was I saw that there was a dust storm in Arizona over the weekend, and I've heard of dust storms my whole life. I know people that lived in Lubbock, and they're like, "Yeah, there's dust storms. The dust comes in. It's crazy. It gets everything all dusty. It sucks." But I didn't know that dust storms are called haboobs. Did you know that?
No way.
Right? No, I'm not even kidding. A haboob. It's called a haboob. It is a type of intense dust storm carried by wind of a weather front or thunderstorm. Haboobs occur regularly in dry land areas in regions throughout the world and off Earth. They can be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Mission Impossible. Dust storms are very dangerous.
Haboobs. Excuse me, haboobs.
Haboobs.
So I was like, is that the
I mean,
coolest weather phenomena that we've got? So I did some
why are you going to
digging.
name something? Why are you going to name something so bad after something so good, though?
Well, because maybe it's like a fake out. It's like, you want to see boobs? Ha! Boobs? Yeah, right. And it just slaps you in the face with a bunch of
Ooh.
dust. It's like the
You
mummy.
thought you were getting boobs? How about this? Sand in the face.
Maybe they
It's
come at
basically
you.
nature's way of hitting us with pockets of sand.
It absolutely is nature's pocket sand. No, there's no way around that. But I did some
Haboobs, though. All right, next time it's a little dusty, I'm going to say haboobs coming.
a haboob. Yeah, like I hope this looks like a prime haboob weather. Hope we don't get any haboobs coming this way. I was looking around though, and I was like, what other cool weather names do we have that I can throw out there? Because you seem like you're smart when you're like, yeah, haboob. People actually probably think you're just making up shit at that point. But did you know we have fire nados that break out during wildfires, which are just like little mini tornadoes
I
when
have
it's,
seen that.
yeah, that's terrifying. And they have thunder snow, which is thunder and lightning during snowstorms, which I guess does make sense because I just never put together the two or three of them happening together. I feel like it would probably lightning at some point in time where it snows. We just live in Texas. It doesn't snow
Thunder
here.
snow, I think, is the most terrifying sounding one.
Thunder snow would be a
Like
good
I think
minor
that
league
that
baseball
sounds
team.
scarier than the fire tornado. Oh, that would be the Mobile Thunder Snow.
Yeah. Nobody wants to fuck with
Maybe
the
not
thunder
Mobile,
snow.
somewhere where you actually have
The
snow.
South Dakota's thunder
St.
snow.
Paul Thunder Snow.
Yep. Yep. That place. That place. You don't want to fuck around with the thunder snow goes to town. Um, this isn't really a weather event, but bright spots of light that appear on either side of the sun caused by ice crystals in cirrus clouds. So basically, like when a kid draws the sun and he has like the smiley sun face and those little things around it, the little things around the sun are called sun dogs. That's sick.
Another great minor league team name.
Basically, yeah, the sun dogs. Somerville Sun Dogs.
I love that. Ooh. Your logo is just a dog with sunglasses on. Perfect. Simple, easy, great.
So pretty much sun rays are just sun dogs. Just start calling them sun dogs.
On a really sunny day, you can say the sun dogs are barking.
Yep. Yep. No, I'm going to start using that from now on. A sopper is when it rains in a really dry place, like a desert where it hasn't in a long time, and the ground gets all soggy and it causes a bunch of sinkholes to open up. It's called a sopper. That sounded funny. We got,
Also a great name to call your friend's mom when you guys are arguing.
yeah, your mom's such a fucking sopper, dude. You do
Fuck your mom,
crying.
dude. She was total sopper.
Yeah, or she could be a whiny bitch and just like she cries a lot, or because you had sex with her. Works
So if
all.
she's really weepy, or if she's a slut, both of those can be
Yeah,
soppers.
it's like skibbity. You can just use it for good or bad stuff. Look at me using skibbity correctly, I think. We got areolavas, areolavas, which is when a bunch of volcanic ash goes way up into the air after a volcano erupts. Some of it'll go up so high that it gets like stuck in like that area between like the Earth's atmosphere and space, and so it takes a long time for it to come down. It'll be like 3 or 4 days, and then it comes down as like basically a hot rain that doesn't like burn people, but it like, oh shit, that's hot. You're basically just having lava rain down on you. And it's called areolava, which sounds like areola, so I'm all for it.
which are also areolas very hot. So it
Very
makes
hot.
sense.
I didn't even think about that part of it. You're right, Pat. Nature.
Yeah,
We're
you would think it
learning.
was named after air and lava and being hot. No, it's named after nipples.
Areolava.
Very hot.
We got whippids, not whippets, whippids, like rapids, but with whip. And that's little tornadoes that break out over rapids when it's really windy and the conditions are right. Sounds
That's
crazy.
the most terrifying one.
There's like a water tornado. No thanks.
There's water and rapid, like rushing water and tornadoes. You're basically in the middle of a fucking Avatar fight.
It's absolutely what you're in the middle of. Yeah,
People just bending
pass.
earth all around you.
Pass. And then Phenine. That's when it literally rains cats and dogs.
I'm starting to
That's
think you might be messing with me.
that one might have been, and some of the other ones might have been too, but some of them were real. Some of them were real. And that's weather on Past the Gravy. Fucking PTG weather, dude.
Couple of weather boys.
Ask us any weather question. We'll answer it. We know things.
I know all about the weather. I've been in it so many times.
I've been to all the weathers.
I've got over 3 decades worth of weather experience. So, pretty much an expert.
Sir, when you applied for the meteorologist position, we meant in study of meteorology. Like, well, I've been, define meteorology because I've been out in the weather my whole life. I've fished, I've walked, I've driven.
Some would even say I've weathered it.
Exactly. Fuck, God damn it, hire him.
All right, this guy might be full of shit, but damn it, can he turn a phrase?
You just gotta hope that you don't have anybody that's like got 40 years of weather experience.
Nah, they're too old. It's past their time.
Well, I was thinking like, yeah, when do they get ageist? Because it's like 50 years, 60 years. Hey, chill, dude.
Also,
Too much weather.
I don't want. When was the last time you saw a fat weatherman? They're all jolly and making jokes. Let a fat guy do it.
Well, you probably had to be smaller so you can not cover up the screen.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I was gonna be like, by my left hand here is Charlotte, and then by my left nipple is Georgia.
But wouldn't it be cool too if like you could just wear like a green suit and be like, and right here, yeah, we're gonna get some rain through the tropics over here and up here. Yep, that's where Florida is really gonna get hit by this hurricane.
I could do it Bert Kreischer style. I do it shirtless, but I just paint my body green.
Yeah, and just put the cities and the towns and stuff on it.
Well, it would be superimposed.
Right, but yeah,
But then I wouldn't have to worry about blocking half the map. I am the map.
You are just turn yourself into the map. You can do it from home, so they don't really even have to like buy a studio or anything.
Or be around me shirtless.
That too. There's all positives. These are all positives.
Oh, what are you rubbing all over your chest and your belly? Oh, I'm getting ready for work.
Sorry, babe. I'm working. All right. Can you get the kids out of here? You're just painting yourself. No, it's work. All right. You may not take it seriously.
Hey, can you get my back? We got a big storm coming in. I need you to get my back.
Turn around in case I gotta get the highs and lows. The weekend forecast.
Just a little bit of butt crack hanging out at all times. I think this is a great idea.
Okay. Well, maybe start applying at some news stations. I work in the media. I'll put in a good word for you. I'm like, Pat, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That guy knows weather.
That'd be even better. I could just do weather for your radio show and nobody would be able to tell that I'm shirtless, but I'd still be shirtless.
Just for fun.
I just walk in for like 5 minutes a day covered in green paint, no shirt on.
We told him he didn't need a green screen or anything. Yeah, no, he preferred to work this way.
It's his process. Just let him do it.
This is just shut up. He's gonna do his thing. So let him do his thing.
The rain's all washed off. I think it's gonna rain today, guys.
It's looking rainy. What'd you bring in for the pre-cum segment today, Pat?
I had a thought today, and this might be a little bit of hubris, but I fully believe that the farther we went back in time, the more impressive of a human being I would be. Like, I think if we went back before modern medicine, I would live to be one of the oldest people on planet Earth. I'm talking back like 300 the year, like way back then when everyone was dying at 40. Because look at me, I don't take care of myself at all. I have zero health
Just I was
problems,
gonna say just because you don't go to the doctor.
but I have no health problems. Nothing ever
Well,
hurts.
also
I
you
think
don't
I
go to
would,
the
I,
doctor.
I would live till like 55 and I'd be the second oldest man on the planet back then. I think I was gifted with one of the greatest genetic bodies of all time, but also to balance it out, God gave me just some of the lowest fucking drive he could put into a human being without it just falling over.
But like you also don't go to the doctor, so you don't know how healthy you are really. You're just avoiding getting the
Nothing
information.
hurts.
Well, you've also just learned how to live
Occasionally
with it
going
if it
upstairs, like,
does.
my knee hurts. But like, I never get sick. Everyone gets sick. I don't get sick.
Well, when you do get sick, you just drink whiskey and get drunk so you don't feel sick anymore. You always tell us
I
that.
don't get sick. The whiskey keeps away the sick. See,
No,
you don't
but
even listen
when
to me, dude.
you're also drunk all the time, so you might not even know if you're sick.
Drinking is the only thing that makes me kind of sick. Like, oh, I'm hungover to like yesterday driving home. I mean, it was more. Yeah, I was kind of drunk, but I was also I just couldn't fall asleep till after 4, so I was tired and drunk. Bad combo. I almost fell asleep like 4 times on the ride home yesterday. That was
That's
bad.
not safe.
But like, I never get ill. I never get a cold. I don't get stuffy nose. I don't have allergies. I'm God's most imperfect, perfect being.
It's like a blessing and a curse situation.
Yeah. It's like I'm gonna make this guy live forever, and he's not gonna enjoy any of
You're gonna hate
it.
it.
I really should convince all my friends to put like $500 in a pot each and be like, "This is a death bet. Last person alive gets it." So I'm gonna
That's
get
a
it.
cool bet.
You're rooting like the best would be like you and your friends are
It
all
gets
like
down to two.
75, and then you're just actively rooting for your last remaining friend to die.
Yeah, I got it. At a certain point, you're like, we could be cool, but like, it's like at the end
Yeah,
of Survivor, we're like, I gotta beat this guy's ass, dude.
I'm gonna be really lonely after this, but I'm gonna have a sick weekend in Vegas.
So
Just
worth
one more,
it. At
probably kill
70,
myself.
buy a
Like
really nice
not
gun.
intentionally, but I'd probably have so much fun with that pot that that would make my body finally give out. Like this guy did way too many drugs and way too much alcohol at his advanced age,
But you'd be
and
like
his
those
heart just gave
like
out.
Red Sox fans that like when they hadn't won the title in forever, they were like, if I could just see the Red Sox before I die, I'll be happy. And they finally saw it and they had to die. And people just died. They were like, oh, I saw everything I needed to see.
Well, that was more just filling up their end of the bargain too. Like, listen, I asked for this. The Sox got their win.
I got what I
Time to
needed.
go.
All right. Yeah, I've seen it all. My time here is done.
So yeah, like if I ever hit the lottery and can afford just like a personal chef and personal trainer,
It's
you guys better
over.
watch out
Everybody's
because I
done.
think even though people would say I'm too old, I think I could make it to the league then. Any of the
Miss
leagues.
Senior Tour, at least.
No, I think I could still come out of the bullpen, get my arm back in shape.
Hmm, maybe.
I'll just learn to knuckleball.
Maybe. I knew a guy that tried out for I was in college. He was like, "Hey, I haven't played baseball since high school. I think I'm gonna try for the baseball team." And I was like, "Have you like pitched or anything?" He's like, "No, he didn't make it."
Yeah, no, I totally. The last time I
Like
tried to
he
throw
thought
a
he could
ball was
just
like
go off the
4 years
couch and
ago.
like try out. I was like I admire the confidence, buddy, but I was like, so yeah, give me a couple weeks to warm up. It's like, did you like didn't get like recruited, did you? You didn't. No, I still think I was gonna pursue baseball, but I feel like I could have. It's like, hey, good for you, buddy. And just like maybe work out on it over time and not just pick 2 weeks before.
That's another great thing that I get to do. I was very lightly recruited and I didn't. So now I can just tell people like, well, I probably could have made it to the minors. I just didn't have the drive.
Yeah, that's true. Could have been a star.
Yeah.
Could have been.
I mean, I went to Texas
We'll
State. I
never
was
know.
recruited to play baseball, not at Texas State, but also I know multiple people that played at Texas State that went to the league. So like, who's to say?
People go to the league all the time.
From very small schools, you never know.
All the
Especially
time.
baseball. Baseball guys develop at like the most random ages.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, hey, now I'm good, by the way.
Spent 4 years in a community college and then was a first round pick. What? I don't know. He just started throwing 98.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Because the ages just vary so much between baseball picks, where like NFL picks are kind of in a certain, they're like 21 to like 24, 25 max. So that it's like baseball's like 17. You
Yeah, he
start
got
at
called up
17,
3 weeks after being drafted. And then this other guy's making his MLB debut at 34 years old.
right? And you must be, yeah, 38, like the rookie.
What a great song in that movie.
That was good. So you just think that you would be basically your pre-cum segment is that you think you could live longer than everybody if we didn't have doctors.
Yeah, if not for medication and doctors, I think I would live longer than 90% of the population.
It's a good thought. I don't know how real it is.
It's very real.
I mean, I know your thoughts real. I
The
don't know.
fucked up thing is, I truly do believe this. I'm not even joking. I have way too much confidence in myself.
Well, I believe that you believe it. I just don't know if I believe that it is believable itself.
I'm gonna outlive you, dude. Just accept it.
Probably. I don't think that's that hard to do.
You're gonna have a heart attack on the last leg of a parlay with the Giants fumble and it loses the game and the season.
I wouldn't put the Giants in a parlay. I wouldn't risk anything on that.
This is years down the line, buddy.
We're good now, though. We're gonna turn things around. Oh, I did put money on the Packers to win the NFC North.
So did I.
There you go. I was like,
Also
hey,
the Super Bowl.
I'll do that for
I bet it the
Pat.
day after the Super Bowl.
Oh, well, never
I do that
mind.
every year. Every year, the day after the Super Bowl, I put $5 on the Packers to win it all. I think they're like plus 2,000.
Yeah, I get when the iron's hot, and then I also
Yeah,
put for college football. I took A&M over 7.5 wins and Utah over 7.5 wins. Just so now I have two random teams big. I hope they win this game. And A&M always goes 8-4, so I feel like I'm nailing it with that.
And isn't Utah's coach is Dillingham, right?
I think so. And they've
Yeah,
got a
always
really
bet
good
his over.
offensive
He's a fucking
offensive line.
great coach. Oh, wait, or is Dillingham Arizona State?
He's Arizona State. He's one. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah,
He's
Utah's got
Arizona
like
State.
Utah has a bunch of Islanders that are like 26 years old. They got man strength.
Kyle Whittingham.
That's why they're always good. Whittingham, that's it.
Kyle Whittingham. All right, let's move on to the Comeback Kid segment where we'll tell you what's back in the news according to us this week.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
Our first Comeback Kid this week is Love. Love's back, Pat. It's done. They did it. Travis and Taylor are getting married. They're engaged now, buddy. How stoked were you?
Bro, I was telling everybody at work.
I was
When
too,
it
because it was
happened.
like ESPN fucking was like, Travis Kelce engaged to Taylor Swift. I was like, come on, man.
Oh, there was no other dudes there yesterday when this happened that were like sports fans. So I couldn't like talk to this. So I was just going up to every girl and back. Oh my God, did you hear the news?
Like, yeah, I'm so happy for Taylor.
Tay Tay.
It's gonna
Now,
be our first royal wedding. We finally get one.
his first drop of the year, first bad game. You know, he's probably just too busy planning a wedding now. Not focused on football. He's caring about things as if
I like that,
99%
though.
of the guys in the league don't have a girlfriend for some
Yeah,
reason.
but
His
not Taylor
girlfriend being
Swift.
famous.
Remember Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson? Lay off the broads. It weakens your legs.
See, that's the thing. Quarterbacks are allowed to. Quarterbacks are allowed
to.
to have fame. Like nobody's saying shit about Justin Herbert and Madison Beer. Granted, she's
Say
not quite on Taylor's level, but
we're saying good for them. That's what I'm saying. Because love is love, dude. It's happy.
mhm.
Love's winning, dude. Love's at it's all time high for love.
I wonder if
Engagement of the
like
year at the Gravies. We should give them a nomination for that. We've never had an engagement of the year. We're probably not ever going to. But if we did, they'd
we
be
might.
nominated. They would probably be
I,
nominated for.
I wonder if his mock draft stock has gone up or down now. Like, oh, see now they're engaged. He doesn't have to worry about that. He can go back to
He's
focusing
not
on
stressed
football.
anymore, but he's got the stress of planning the wedding. You think Taylor's planning that wedding? Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's going to be
I do.
mostly Taylor with like a team,
Taylor's team is
like
planning the
not just her
wedding.
friends, a team of wedding planners, with Travis just being like, I get to pick the booze that's there, right? And
Can
then
we
he's just going
have
to put his brother in charge of that.
can we have Nintendo 64 at the reception?
God,
She's
dude, that's going
like,
to be
I
the fucking sickest
guess.
wedding of all time.
And then we get to talk about like the Harrison Butker goes and the people will be mad
I don't
because
think he's going to make it.
because like the because like the Trump stuff, and then Brittany Mahomes will go, and they'll be like, "This is the Trump stuff," and then we'll get to see those cool takes. It has nothing to do with anything, but like somebody's mad. I like that. I'm excited. Like it's like the whole take sphere. I feel like it's gonna be great because of this. So this is good. This is one of the and like the we already have a meme of the year nominee, and Travis and Taylor getting they're like loving on each other. And it's me, parlays. Just put anything you like. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's a
Wonder if the
very
color
simple
scheme is going to
meme.
be red and yellow. They're going to do Chiefs colors.
Oh, or whatever Taylor's colors are.
Red
All of
and
them?
yellow. She's a Chiefs fan, dude.
I mean, yeah, but like
Which, by the
bedazzled
way, I
with
mean,
red
she
and
just
yellow.
abandoned the Eagles to become a Chiefs fan just because she was dating the guy. Bad fan.
But good person for getting off the Eagles.
Fair. That's a fair take.
Bad timing. But actually, she's 1-1, so she's fine. She's fine.
God damn, that's gonna be the fucking sickest wedding of
It's
all
gonna be
time.
sick, probably. Also back is family because the Sanders boys are. Did you know that the NFL is racist?
Oh no, really? What
Yeah.
now?
I mean, I was a little shocked when somebody told me the NFL's racist. I was like, well, no, they put end racism in the end zones. It can't be racist. Duh, problem solved. Goodell fixed it. And they're like, no, dude, they're not playing Shador with the twos. Instead, they're putting the third string quarterback in with the threes, and they're setting him up to fail. They're telling the other offensive linemen that want to make this team and not get cut, stop blocking for Shador and let Shador look bad. Shador also doesn't get the ball out in like any less than 5 seconds a lot of the times. Dylan Gabriel did.
Holds the shit out of him.
And maybe that was it, but don't tell anybody else that. And then Shador's brother Shiloh punched a dude in the Bucks preseason finale. He was an undrafted free agent with the Bucks, punches a Bills player in their preseason finale, gets ejected from the game, and then got cut. Now he got his rights picked up by a Canadian football team. So that's kind of
That's what I was gonna
crazy.
say. He should try and go dominate in Canada.
Just dominate. Like, who cares, dude? You don't gotta. You can be the star of Canada, probably. You can own Canada.
Just for name recognition. That'd be really funny if he didn't start up there either.
That would be also kind of
I don't
silly.
see how that's possible.
I don't think so. I don't think it would be either. But Shador is funnier because now he's the third string quarterback going in on the depth chart the first week of the season, and people are mad about it. He was also drafted after Dylan Gabriel, so I'm not that shocked that Dylan Gabriel's ahead of him on the depth chart. It's an interesting like that. The Shador Sanders, like the NFL's out to get Shador Sanders, and the Travis Kelsey Taylor takes are gonna just be like, that's all we need this NFL season. It's so close. We've already got our talking points. It's like we're getting the syllabus before the season starts. We just got to get through this week with those takes, and then week one starts, and we got actual football we can talk about, and these takes.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah, it's
I'm so ready for football.
pretty sick. We got a little taste of college football. That was tight. Speaking of the college football, there was a fight at the Ireland game. the Kansas State Iowa State game in Ireland. By the way, Todd Voss, Ginny Voss, shout out to them. They were repping past the gravy in Ireland at that game. Iowa State did come back or did hold on and win. But Avery Johnson's the quarterback, the dude with the long hair for Kansas State. His brother and his dad got in a fight, which is sick. I don't really know what happened to either of them, but I just saw the video of them fighting. I think that means we also have to add it to Fight of the Year nominations for the Gravies, right? Like
For sure.
dad v son fighting, that's all time.
What the fuck were they fighting about?
Just like we should have won. No, we shouldn't have won. I don't know. Yeah, I have no
Like,
idea.
how do you get into a
a
fucking physical fight with your father at your brother's game that you flew to Ireland for?
It's a battle in a foreign country where it's like, well, we don't have a lot of connections. Maybe they do. Not great though. Not a great look. But we're gonna have to add them to the list. So it's the Gravies nominees so far this year for Fight of the Year are ex-NHL player Nick Tarnasky beating the shit out of the drunk dude that tried to start a fight with him on the golf course. That's the favorite, I would say. The WNBA versus people throwing dildos on the court. And then K-State quarterback Avery Johnson's dad and brother fighting. So shout out to them. But family, dude. Family's back. Big week for families.
Huge week for families.
And you know you love your family even through the turmoil. That's what
Families
we always
fight.
say
That's
here.
what they do.
Families fight. That's family.
For each other, just each other.
Against each other, yeah. But that's a family thing. Just like Dom Toretto said, family.
And they
That's
fought.
They fought a bunch too, yeah. But they were still a family. They knew, like, hey, end of the day, I'm family, you're family. We drive cars. That's what we do.
We drive them off of buildings into other buildings and into space.
And do other crazy things.
And we do it all for family. Not for all the money that we're trying to make doing this.
They should do a Fast and Furious Cars crossover. Like, I would like to see Dom as the car.
Fast and Furious, but it's like a prequel. They're like 8, and it's a go-kart track.
No, but I want the characters of Dom to be in a car. So it's really just like a Disney Pixar.
Yeah, it's just baby Dom. It's 8-year-old Dom. We can style it like Pixar.
Nobody.
It can be an animated movie.
Not an 8-year-old Dom. Just Dom is the car. And he's like,
oh,
we're family. And then like, oh no, we got to jump over this ramp onto this boat to save the day. Do that. Boom. And Tyrese comes in. And oh shit, Tokyo drifting time. And like the second movie, they go to Japan and they learn how to Tokyo drift. But it's them as the
Tyrese's car has like just a giant hood, way bigger than the other hoods for his forehead.
That would be cool.
Or not hood, the top of the car. Whatever. They'll figure it out. That's for the animators.
That's for them. But they can make it happen. And like it is already a movie about cars. It's not like you could really just do all of the movies. It's like what they're doing with Harry Potter. Hey, we already have the movies, dude. Yeah, we're gonna redo it. It's like, okay, well, you already know the story, so
yeah, but we get more detail because it's a show, dude.
Right, so we could do that with a Cars show, but it's Fast and Furious season 1. It's just the first movie. You have 95 seasons.
I just want to see the car stylized version from the second movie of Forget About It, cuh.
Yeah, dude. Somebody AI that.
Forget about it, car.
Like it would be so much. We just need to do one of those where you put like the dialogue with a different movie. Just put a Fast and Furious dialogue with a scene from Cars.
Oh, that would be incredible.
It's been a long time without
Don't make me cry.
my friend. And it's just Lightning McQueen, and then the old guy that used to be the run. Mater. No, yeah, I guess it could be Mater. When he left Mater, but
Paul Newman, I think, played the older one, right?
Hudson Hornet. The Hudson Hornet. So when he's like, "I'm gonna go my other way," and then we could just play the Paul Walker thing. Like, fuck, it does mash up. Somebody do that. I don't want to do that. But
I don't know how to do it.
There's my idea. Verbal trademark, though. I'd like credit. Some sort of credit. All right. What else do we have? Nothing. Do you have any comeback kids? That's it.
No, I haven't had much this week. I'm focusing on just I guess comeback moving, and
Yeah.
packing and moving. It's not a not cool yet because I'm not having to do the actual move. I'm just
This is
packing.
on the horizon of being a not cool.
Yeah, and like I'm realizing there was a closet that I'm staring at right now. It's just full of boxes of my brother's shit
Just throw it
that
away. He doesn't even know it's gone.
I might. I mean, some of it I got to hold on to. Like there's some jerseys and stuff, but for the most part, it's just clothes that he's forgotten about for like 4 years.
So he just moved and was like, y'all keep my shit now.
Pretty much. It's kind of how it happened. I really want to just hold on to it all. So next time I go up there, I'm just going to unload like 15 bags of shit.
Here you
Like,
go.
oh, here's
Not my
all the stuff
problem.
that you left in the house.
Now I'm leaving it with
Yeah.
you. It's like when you're like, I don't know if you ever moved out of a college house that like someone else, that other people were still living in. I had people that were younger than me when I moved out, and it was tight because they were staying in that same place. So I was like, well, I'm gonna leave these pans. I'm gonna leave these cups that I don't want. And instead of having to like sort it out yourself, you're like, they're gonna do that in a year.
That's the
Not my
best way to
problem.
move. Like when you move and other people are still living there, it's great because you can just leave behind everything you don't fucking want.
And then be like,
We
y'all
have to
can
clear
throw it
this house out.
away. You guys can throw anything you don't want away. Sorry, guys. Like, oh, okay, thanks, dude. We
I'm
have
gonna
six
leave all you guys all
blenders.
these pans so you still have pans to use. Really, it's because I don't want to take them.
Yeah, because these are like rusted pans because no one ever did dishes and they just sit in a sink for 6 days and rust away.
My nice cast iron that I bought but didn't know how to take care of it, so it was just instantly rusted.
We just thought it was seasoning.
I thought you just cleaned it like a normal pan. I really didn't know.
Oops. I'm a big cast iron
I
guy
I
now.
used it like twice and I was like, this is heavy. I don't want to use it anymore.
Cast iron fucks though. It's tight to just have like the one thing and then be like, I'm done. That is it.
It is good.
And then you just clean that one dish. All right, moving on. Let's get to the not cool segment and tell you what's not cool this week, according to us. Brought to you by the Pass the Gravy merch store, passthegravy.merch.com, passthegravy.merch.com. Go there, get your Pass the Gravy flag, get you the Pass the Gravy logo shirt. We got all kinds of PTG hats. They're awesome. But the flag, again, shout out Todd and Jenny Voss. They were rocking the Pass the Gravy flags in Ireland at the Iowa State Kansas State game, at Blarney Castle, at all the tourist attractions. Todd and JD were repping the Pass the flag, and I was like, hell yeah, bro. You're a real one. So I know we've been to, like, somebody's had a flag in Ireland. I know that Danielle Weston took us to Italy. I know somebody's taken us to France before. And I know that, and these also count like shirts and like just anything you're wearing our shit to. I know Mexico also is counted. So it's 4 countries besides the US. Probably Canada too. I don't really count Canada as a country. So basically
I need
America.
someone to go to China
Go to China.
on the Great Wall.
Do it with the panda bear. China.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick. Put it on a panda. That would be real sick.
Oh,
Panda wearing a Pass Gravy shirt. But
Pass the Panda.
PassGravyMerch.com. Get the shorts, get the shirts, get the hats, get the sticker packs. Rep your podcast, your favorite podcast. We don't ever ask you to pay for anything. Like, nothing's behind a paywall. If you want to rep the podcast, you get cool stuff for it too. So send us a picture of you doing cool stuff with your Pass the Gravy gear on. We're gonna repost it, share it with everybody, give you a shout out on the podcast. We use it on a Gravy Day picture. Send us your pics though. We like the people that support the podcast. PassGravyMerch.com, the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool.
Our first Not Cool this week, and you guys can submit your Not Cools to us on X at Pass the Grade Pod. Use the hashtag PTG Not Cool. You got to include that hashtag and just vent to us about what's not cool for you this week. Kind of try and make it 4 to 6 sentences max so we can quickly run through them. But you can attach pictures. You can do all kinds. There's hashtag or at Pass the Grade Pod on X, hashtag PTG Not Cool. Our first Not Cool is from our buddy Josh Treecoddle at Joshua Tree 713. I don't know if you've looked at the picture he submitted with it yet, Pat, but he said his Not Cool is let my kid do a backflip at the pool and ended up in the emergency room getting 7 staples in his head. Looks like I'm not winning Dad of the Year again. And his little buddy had just a gash on his head.
Yeah, that was
Poor guy.
that's a good one. But also, screw that. Still totally dad of the year. Chicks dig scars. It might not be dad of the year this year. Your wife, you might not, the mom might not be too happy with you. You might not win it this year. But
Right.
when he's like 15, 16, chicks dig scars, dude.
They said he didn't cry. Didn't cry, said he's
Beast.
good. What a champ, dude. Shout out JJ, man. But that sucks.
I bet you by now he's already asked to do another one. He's like,
You
can I try
probably,
it
yeah.
again?
You're just trying to let the kids have fun. Like you're always like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Like, let them have fun, dude. Whatever. And then you're like, oh fuck. Like that's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. You lived a nightmare, buddy. T's and P's though. I did see that he said JJ's okay though. I guess he updated us on that, but he said JJ was okay and that everything was good. But that had to be a scary moment, and that sucks, dude. Solid, not cool. To start us off, you're probably gonna win that one, honestly, because Quentin used that Q the Ace on X. He said Tommy DeVito getting cut is his not cool. And massacre that boy.
Opposite though for my boss, he was so jacked up today because the Patriots signed him.
Yeah, he did go to the Patriots and waivers.
He's like, I got cutlets in New England.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I mean, the Giants had James Winston, Russell Wilson, and Jackson Dart, so it was kind of unrealistic that they'd roll with 4 quarterbacks, but we'll always have that Monday night game.
That's how likable he is. A guy
We'll
that
always
had
have
no
that Monday night
business
game.
beating the Packers, beat the Packers, and I don't hate him. Because how can you hate Tommy Cutlets? I told my buddy, I was like, you should get a Patriots jersey that just says Cutlets on the back.
Yep, that'd be sick. I was looking at the custom jerseys you get, like the Giants are going with their throwbacks. I was just like fucking around with the customizer thing, and I was like, I should get a Tommy DeVito one. Just it would be really funny to just get it, like knowing he was about to get cut. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to spend $300 on a fucking Tommy DeVito jersey.
Yeah, but maybe now if they have some that are in stock, you might be able to get a discounted one.
I should definitely look at that. Good call.
Yeah.
Never forget. It's a classic jersey from now on.
I'm sorry though, Q. That's it's never fun when just a fan favorite gets traded. Like back in the day, it used to always be like when teams still had fullbacks, you'd have a fullback for like 4 years and you love him, and then your team gets a new fullback, so he gets cut, and you're like, "Aw, I love that guy."
We had that with Elijah Chapman this year. He got cut, and I think he just made it through waivers under our practice squad, but he was a defensive tackle that also played fullback. So you'd always have to be like, number 94 recorded is eligible. And then you would just see them hand the ball to 94 and like, fuck yeah. Big
guys
old
with the
boy.
ball is always great. What's going on with I know this isn't really involved. Well, the big old fat guy in Tampa. I know he got cut. Did he clear
Did he get
waivers?
cut?
Did anybody else pick him up? Oh yeah, dude, he couldn't even practice.
Was he a
too
draft
fat to play
pick?
football. No, he was a free agent signing. He's
Oh,
like
okay.
480 pounds. I think he got down to like 465.
That's so big.
It's so, but also like kind of effective at Florida. Yeah, he's really big, but maybe you just put him in on like goal line or short yardage. Like we just need you to not let the line move. You can't tell me he's too big to play football. To play a lot of football? Probably not. Key packages? There's how many guys on a team only get key packages anyway? He's a package guy.
Yeah.
In fact, that should be his nickname, the big package.
Big package would kill.
So I don't know. I don't know.
He like didn't play at all.
No, they wouldn't even let him practice. They just put a weighted vest on him and had him walking up and down the field all day, every day.
That's weird.
Like, I don't know. Maybe let him play some football. Probably would lose more weight doing drills than just walking.
He's gonna kill somebody in the XFL. He's gonna. Well, Dexter Lawrence is like 350, and
Yeah,
he's
this guy's
just
a full like 150 pounds heavier than that.
But like when you watch people trying to guard Dexter Lawrence, like all you gotta do is just go downhill. Like it's impossible. You can't. Like Dexter Lawrence is way better than just going downhill, but he's such a big dude that it's like good fucking luck stopping that guy.
I mean, just use him as a short yardage fullback
You probably could.
because he was super. He had like a 25-inch vertical at almost 500 pounds. That's insane. Dude's an athlete. Just get him on the field. Somebody needs to put him on the field.
Somebody probably will. They'll sign him at least. I would imagine he gets signed.
Surprised Jerry Jones hasn't already been like, how big is he? I can
How big is
sign
that
him
boy?
instead of Parsons. Do it.
Oh yeah, you could replace Parsons with it. I saw y'all might get Parsons in a trade.
That's going to be my not cool in a minute.
Oh well, we'll get to that then. Last not cool, listeners submitted not cool is from Mikey Paul at It's Just Mikey P on X, and Mikey says his not cool is injuring his neck moving concrete slabs for his wife. You know what that means? Hand jobs.
Can't use your neck.
She's gotta give hand jobs.
She's got to give you some.
Gotta give you a little something. Gotta give you a little neck.
Hey, honey, my neck's out of commission. Can you let me borrow some neck?
Give me a little neck over here in this stereo right here. It made me feel a lot better.
I hope I hope
It
that we
does
made him
suck.
laugh right there, but I hope that laugh didn't in turn hurt his neck.
That
Neck
would be
injuries
bad.
suck, dude.
Neck
I'm
injuries
so
do
sorry.
suck. Even if you just have a crick in your neck, it's the worst.
Especially because I doubt it was on the last one he was moving. It was probably in the middle of it, so like half the job got done because you can't continue after that.
Right.
Then you
Which
gotta
means you have more
in like
chores
2
ahead of
days.
you.
In like 2 days, your wife's probably gonna be like, "Are you still saying your neck work? You never finished."
Get those slabs moved.
And I'm sorry, I have a debilitating injury at advanced age.
Yeah.
Everything past like 26 is
No,
advanced
that's
age to me.
advanced. Like if you think about it, all ages are advancing. So you could say like 3 is advanced age. Past 1 and 2.
Fair enough.
It's just a good way to like get some sympathy for anything you're bitching about. At my advanced
You're-
age, this
Trying to
trap
get a
sitting in traffic
reservation.
while I'm dying.
Can't wait 30 minutes for a table at my advanced age.
Yeah. You think I'm going to sit at the bar for this meal at my advanced age? No. I'd like a booth.
100% of the time I will.
I will.
If bar's
absolutely.
available,
Same.
I'm
yeah,
sitting bar.
same. Depends on the amount. If it's 2 people, absolutely.
Yeah, past 2, it's a little. You might want to sit down, but
You do
3, I
3,
think is still fine.
3 to 4, but after that, no.
Nothing past 4. Then you're getting absurd.
Mine not cool. I'll go next. I had a couple. One is I think I've used it before on the podcast, but I've just been having calf cramps in the middle of the night. I'm trying to hydrate, and I feel like I just drank over the weekend, and that was probably what it was. But like when you get woken up with calf cramps, it's brutal. And then I had it happen 3 times last week, so I hate that. My other not cool is being a fantasy commissioner because it's people just bitch. There's no like I'm in charge of like I organize stuff, I put things together, I pay people at the end of the season. I try and get a draft set up. I ask people like, "Hey, what if we did this thing to make the league more fun?" They have the new polls on the iMessages and stuff now, so you can be like, "Yes or no. Would you guys like to replace defense and special teams with an extra flex position? Yes or no?" If we get 7 votes, okay, that motion passes. But no, everybody has to hijack the poll thing and be like, "Should so Alex lick my asshole? Should this happen? Should this happen?" Like, stop doing that, guys. And then people bitch, and then people just don't respond. And you're like, "Hey, guys, this is when the draft is, okay?" Well, hey, sorry, man. I feel like I already bitched about setting up drafts before, but like, we were doing that. We've already got our draft set up. Just wrangling the people in your group. Like, there's a limit to the amount of friends that like, everybody should have. I feel like close friends, and I feel like a fantasy group is like a good example of that, where you're like, I fuck with most of you guys, but I actually fuck with all of the guys in my fantasy league. But like, it's a lot, and if I didn't like you guys, I would fucking just never talk to you again ever. That's pretty much.
I'm
like,
commissioner for the first time this year, and I haven't really had to deal with much of that yet. We had one almost scenario like 4 days ago. One of the guys was like, "Wait, it's next Sunday. I can't do that. I've got to, just whatever. I'm out of the league. Replace me." And we were like, "Dude, calm the fuck down. We'll move it to Saturday." Like, that was a quick one. I haven't really had to deal with much. I've already told him because our other buddy left the league because he couldn't deal with the bitching from people. And I've already told everyone now. I'm like, "Listen, I'm taking over as commissioner. If you guys bitch to me, I'm just not gonna care. Like, just don't waste your energy getting mad
I'm just
because
gonna
I'm not
ignore
going
you.
to listen to
Yeah.
you." Yeah.
I try to do that. But like,
Once the season starts, nothing's getting fucking changed.
the group name gets
So just-
changed several times a year to cheating, colluding, Middleton, scumbag commissioner Alex. Like I'm done, and I know that's gonna happen. And it's the first time that like there's some weird point thing. They're like, "See, this is why we should get decimal points for you." I was like, "This is the rules. The rules are the rules. The rules have been the rules since we started it. Play by the fucking rules." Well,
See,
you
that's dumb though.
see,
You should have decimal points.
but like if you're not in a league with decimals, then you can't bitch when you don't get decimals. Like that's the league. That's the league. We all know it. You all know it. Well, you should change it this way. Well, this one guy wants to change it. We did it with the poll that the poll didn't pass, but like this one guy's mad about it. Well, this fucking bullshit you guys do. I don't know, dude. Did you pay the $50 to get in this league? Then chill out.
Yeah, it's $50. Calm down.
Relax. It's just it's a self like it's just self punishment that you do to yourself. It's just it's like what is it? Sadomasochism, a masochist.
Sadomasochism.
That's I enjoy just fucking with myself, I guess. Like where I'm just like, oh hey guy, like,
Who doesn't?
yeah, I mean this is going on. I think I was a sophomore in high school when we started this league, so this is a pretty old league. I've been the commissioner of it, and every year I'm like, God damn it! Like it gets to like where you're like, I have to activate the league. It's a thankless job. So ladies, if you don't know anything about fantasy football, but your husband or boyfriend or whoever you're talking to is like the commissioner, just be like, hey, I think you're doing a really good job as a commissioner. If my wife told me that, I would be like, thank you. I love you so much. Like, that would just tell them, hey, I think you're doing a great job as a fantasy commissioner. It'll just
I've got an
really
idea for you.
put a pep in his step.
Pitch this idea for him next year. Whoever comes in last place has to be commissioner the next year. So they have to deal with the bullshit.
That's true.
Like, because do you guys have a last place punishment?
We did.
Like,
but then
we
people
always
stopped
talk about one,
doing
we never
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and especially as you get older, it's just harder. But yeah, make that the new fantasy punishment. Whoever comes in last has to be commissioner the next year, and you have to deal with the bullshit.
That's true. I do like having final say, and I think that's the problem with it.
You don't want to give up the power.
Like it is tight when like people are yelling at you like, oh yeah, really? Well, guess what? No. Now you've been removed from the group. And they're like, did I get kicked out of the league? Like, no, but we'll add him in like another day, but like removed from the group. You can do that. And I don't want to hear it. And then when a couple people start blowing up, you're like, yeah, we're gonna do leave the league. Good. I'll just fill with people.
We already have your deposit.
I'll fill with people that don't yell at me.
They just stop setting their lineup.
I
Fine.
have a podcast. I'll just get like 5 people in 2 seconds if I want. I was like, great.
Oh, you don't think I got friends?
Who wants to
I
be in
got
the league?
friends.
Yeah. I like that. That's always a funny move. Oh, hey, dude, I'm gonna leave the league, guys. Okay, like there's a million people that need to be in a fantasy league. So like any fantasy league could add somebody.
That's how it goes.
I went a WNBA fantasy league because of just like random people like, I want to be in a WNBA fantasy league. Football's a million times more than that. You grab anybody off the street. I think I'm the 1 seed locked up in the playoffs coming up. 19th Amendments. Oh, by the way, yesterday was 19th Amendment Day. Shout out to the 19th Amendments. Back-to-back champs. Got to go for the three-peat to represent.
I'm actually shocked I didn't hear that anywhere. Nobody brought that up.
Well, they're not fans of the 19th Amendments like me. Nobody knows it better than I do.
That's true.
Nobody.
You are an ally
I'm a suffrage
of the
supporter
19th Amendment.
of the 19th. Yeah. I you know what? It's an amendment that's already in action. Like he's not doing it. Yeah, but I support it. I just wanted you to know that I support it. But you didn't really do it, right? But I support it.
Yeah.
I
A lot
have
of
the right
guys
to
out there
vote.
don't want
I
women to
know.
vote. I, on the other hand, I'm cool with it.
That's not me. I think you should vote for whoever you want. Like, okay, you're just talking in circles. You're not saying anything. Exactly. Now I'm hungry. If only somebody could make me a sandwich.
Get on it, toots.
What did you have for not cool?
The main one what I was saying earlier is I woke up this morning seeing all these Parsons, the Packers. There's a jet going from Lambeau to Dallas today, or Green Bay to Dallas, and I got so behind it immediately. Like within 5 minutes, I was texting my friends that are all Cowboys fans. I was like, this would be the funniest fucking thing ever because all of them hate the Packers for what we always do to the
Yeah.
Cowboys. And one of my people was like, oh, 3 first-round picks, I'd be fine with it. I was like, no, you wouldn't. No, you fucking wouldn't. You would not be fine with it. You would hate that Micah Parsons is. And now I'm going to get my heart broken. That's my not cool because it's not going to happen.
But what if it did? And then like the fun part would be like then you could just shit on all of those first picks that they get. Every like whoever those players that we
None of
don't
them are
know.
going to pan out.
Yeah, that's just the take immediately. You like immediately have that in your pocket. Like this guy's gonna fucking suck.
I will immediately go get a Parsons jersey.
Because the
Like,
Packers are gonna be good this year. They're gonna win the NFC North, like we bet. But
Fact.
Packers are gonna win the NFC North. They're gonna be good. So your draft pick's gonna be higher up. So then like we're just like that guy fell, yeah, because he sucks.
Yeah, like it's not like
Great.
we're trading 3 first-round picks that'll be in the top 10. They're all going to be 20 plus. That's where it always is. Like if you're lucky, the Packers will have a down year and you'll get the 14th pick.
Yeah. Like, do
They're
you
very
think
consistent.
do you think Micah Parsons is gonna help you guys win a Super Bowl? If you do, then do it.
Yeah, he definitely will.
Well, the
'Cause he's
draft
probably
picks.
the best defensive player in the league.
Fucking who cares, dude? Like the Packers are a team with like a window right now that it's not like
Well, you
like
trade
y'all
for him
can
this
put it
close to the
together.
season. He's not game ready. He doesn't know the scheme. He's a sick athlete on the outside. We say go get ball. He go get ball.
We got a quarterback lined up for the next good while. Like we've got a group that's gonna be together consistently. Fucking if we don't win it this year, we'll win it next year. Like
The one downside to it though is if we do get him and sign him for 45 a year, that would be $105 million just between the edge rusher and quarterback against the cap. That's a lot of money.
money's not real, dude.
You just, especially in the NFL, you just push off
Yeah,
and
just
redo
just
contracts.
Put it on the back of the contract or
Eventually it'll come to a head, but the Saints were in cap hell for like 12 straight years before. This is like finally the first or second year
I
that
think
it's hitting them.
they're at the end of it now, but yeah. The Giants were in cap hell for about a 2-year window, and it was dumb. You were just signing practice squad people from other people's practice squads, and that's all you get. Like that's your free agents done.
But yeah, so I'm already ready. I'm not ready. I know I'm gonna get hurt. The season hasn't even started yet, but I'm all in on it. And then
You should
also
be
like
all
5
in.
minutes ago, like so I'm not used to this chair, haven't sat in it in a while. I was stretching and I turned to the side and instead of easing the tension in my lower back, I just added a sharp pain behind my left shoulder blade.
Why?
I didn't mean to. I was stretching
Well, don't do that.
and I turned weird. It's gone now, but for like the last 5 minutes, it was very uncomfortable. Didn't like it.
T's and P's, bro.
Appreciate that.
T's and P's. All right, you want to wrap this bad boy up?
Let's do it.
Let's get to the answer segment. We do the pre-cum segment. We bring our high thoughts, drunk ideas, business ideas, anything that we think of, and we throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. We were learning about storms, Jeep personalities this week. If you got any questions, ideas like that, hit us up at PassGreatPod on X. Use the hashtag PTG Answers. You can also ask us any question you want. You want parenting advice, relationship advice, medical advice. Pat's basically a doctor since he's going to live forever. Hit us up
True.
at PassGreatPod on X. Use the hashtag PTG Answers. You can also email your questions to us, passthegravypod@gmail.com. Put answers to the subject so we can sort for them that way. At PassGreatPod on X, hashtag PTG Answers, or passGreatPod@gmail.com. Answers in the subject. This is the Answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question, why just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
Our first question this week comes to us from Casey Seabright. Casey Seabright says, could a helicopter go to the other side of the world by just hovering for a long time while the Earth rotates? So I guess they mean like you go up in the helicopter and just stay there and the world would revolve around you, or the world would just rotate and it's like you traveled the world. I don't think it works that way.
No, because you're in the atmosphere. The atmosphere moves with you is the problem. So like if you were to just go up and hover, like technically,
Because you would just hover above like a house. Like
I don't know
you'd
what at
be-
speed you'd have to go. I think you technically could stay in the same place while the Earth went around you. I don't think any helicopter has enough gas. Is another problem for it to stay that long. But also,
Okay.
to you, it would still seem like you were just flying. Now, technically, you could be in the same universal spot while it rotated, but there's too many logistical problems for this to actually work out. I wish it would. That'd be cool.
That would be
Actually, it would
sick.
suck.
Well,
Because
it's
if that
boring.
worked, then that meant that every time you jumped, the Earth would be moving underneath you and you wouldn't land. Like the atmosphere is a good thing. We're better off with it than without it.
Yeah, that was kind of my logic of thinking it, where it's like, yeah, if you jump and you'd come back down to where you are, you didn't really go anywhere. If you just hovered over my house is just the same thing you're gonna be over at the end of it. You're not going anywhere. Like the world still just rotates. You're just rotating with it.
Also, like I said, just it would take a tremendous amount of gas to stay up in the air for that long. And helicopters, tanks are not that big.
What if you just attached a tank to the ground? Like you could just constantly be refueling.
Well, if you're attached to that, then you're not hovering.
Oh, good call. You're just tethered. Great call.
Don't want a helicopter that's tethered.
That's what I always say.
Happened in the Matrix, crashed into a building.
Bad news. Bad news. All right. Next question is from Raimundo Benavides at KMundoB on X. And he says, how many holes before you have to throw out your underwear?
It's more about location.
I think so too. Like crotch, crack. That's a big
Like if it's
one.
around the
Like,
waistband,
yeah, you can get
have
two of
fucking
those.
10 holes
Yeah, two.
around the waistband.
Probably two is my max. Once you get that third one, you're like, these are going.
See, where I tend to get them is gooch.
Then you gotta toss them at that point.
I'll hold on to them longer than I should. I
I'll
threw
see
out
if
about
if
9
I
pairs
did that,
of them
they're out.
yesterday when I was cleaning my room and getting ready for the
That's
move.
so many.
I say 9. It was more like 4.
Still so
But
many.
like they were my emergency backup pairs. They weren't in the regular rotation. But
Oh,
like I
okay.
woke up one morning and realized, fuck, I didn't do.
You had something.
And like, and here's the thing: it's not about number of holes because usually I would get like kind of one underneath each ball. That's not what was causing the holes, but it would be like 2 holes. But then eventually that goes long enough that just turns into one big hole.
It's because your balls are so heavy.
I got heavy balls, man.
They call them heavy
No,
balls.
It's because I'm fat and it's on the gooch pinched between my 2 fat thighs, rubbing holes into them eventually. That's the thing. So it was 2, it became 1. Is that better? No, because it's a giant one. Like there was literally one time where I could just feel my balls hanging out of my underwear.
It's because they're so heavy.
Because there was a hole and there was nothing there protecting. At that point, there was really no point to wear the underwear. I guess to keep crack off of jeans.
So
But,
yeah,
like, my balls were just hanging on my jeans. So yeah, it's all about location, not number of holes.
I agree. But like after you get like the third one, the third little hole in the waistband, let's toss them.
You should.
Fellas, we're better than that, you know? Like we don't deserve to walk around with holy underwear. We should treat ourselves. And if we had
Also-
an underwear sponsor, that would also be even better to promote them right now, but we don't. So maybe hop on board, underwear team.
And it's one of those things where you like you go to the store and you're like, I don't want to go buy underwear. Really, like, it's 5 pairs, is like $14. What the fuck? But also that's or not that bad. And also new underwear is awesome.
It's the best.
New underwear when you've been used to wearing blown out ratty shit, you're just like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be wearing. All right.
It's the best. All right. Next question. Oh, we got our power rankings for the week. Josh Tree Cottle. We got him twice on the pod today at Joshua Tree 713. He says power rank Chick-fil-A sauces. So we got the Polynesian sauce he gives us. He uses Chick-fil-A sauce, zesty buffalo, sweet and spicy sriracha, and garden herb ranch.
I'll go first.
All right.
All right.
Have you had
number-
all of these?
I have.
I have not had
Some of them
the
in not quite
sriracha.
so long time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've had. I know what sweet and spicy sriracha tastes like. It's been quite some time. I might not have had that one, but either way, I'm going to start out controversial right away. Number 5, Garden Herb Ranch.
Wow.
Nothing against it.
Wow.
I think a lot of ranches out there on the market are actually not that good. Like once you've had really good ranch, it's hard to go back to anything that's kind of sub.
I do agree that there are varying degrees of ranch.
And I'm not saying theirs is bad. It's just like it's okay. It just doesn't quite hit the ranch that I want for me. So that goes number 5. 4, we're going with the sweet and spicy sriracha. It's okay. I'm not like dunking sauces. It's not really the flavor that I'm going for. Like that sweet and spicy. I kind of just want like a sauce. I don't need multiples in my shit.
Fair.
3, we're gonna go Polynesian. Very good. See, just sweet right there.
Okay.
Beautiful. 2, we're going Chick-fil-A sauce. This was very hard for me. It was almost number 1, but number 1, I'm going Zesty Buffalo. I love their buffalo. I think it's fan-fucking-tastic.
They do have good buffalo.
There's just it's so goes so good with the fries, goes so good with the nugs, little dunk your sandwich in there, all of it good. It just barely nosed out Chick-fil-A sauce for me because I think Chick-fil-A sauce is a pretty perfect sauce.
All right, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. So you go Buffalo, Chick-fil-A, Polynesian, Sriracha, Ranch.
And Gardner Branch.
All right, I'm gonna go 5. Sweet and spicy sriracha. Hand up. Never had their sweet and spicy sriracha. I've had sriracha though. My whole thing with like ranking like for the Chick-fil-A sauces is like it's chicken, man. It's Chick-fil-A chicken. Like, I think that there's something like you don't need sriracha. Like you can put sriracha on chicken, but like when I think of like what I would put on a sandwich, probably not sriracha.
Fair.
So that's just really my logic on that one. 3 is Polynesian. I like Polynesian.
You mean 4?
Or 4, 4. 4 is Polynesian. I like the Polynesian sauce. Again, it's just like there's other sauces I feel like are better on like a Chick-fil-A sandwich or the Chick-fil-A nugs. 3 is the zesty buffalo. The buffalo goes great with like the Chick-fil-A flavor and everything, the way their chicken tastes and everything like that. I think and like buffalo sauce on chicken, buffalo chicken, perfect. It's always perfect. Chick-fil-A sauce, 2. Chick-fil-A sauce fucks. I think it's just mustard and barbecue sauce. Both also go great on chicken always, no matter what. It's their own version of it. I love it. Chick-fil-A sauces too. 1 is the Gardner Branch. That's what I get. I get the
That's fair.
I get the chicken nugs and I just dip them in the Gardner Branch. I'm a basic bitch. I go with the ranch. I didn't really branch out growing up. I would go the Chick-fil-A sauce. Occasionally you go with the buffalo sauce, but like the ranch is consistent. It may not be the best ranch if we're ranking ranches, but like Chick-fil-A ranch fucks. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna buy the Chick-fil-A ranch at the store. There's better ranches. Wingstop ranch
Yeah,
is better.
I don't know when I started becoming pickier with my ranches. Probably about, I don't know, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. And like I said, nothing bad. They have a good ranch, but also if I'm going like Chick-fil-A and it's got all those sauces ones, you can get ranch anywhere. I kind of want to get the Chick-fil-A
Yeah,
sauces with it.
maybe I need to expand. Maybe I'll start getting more sauces. But they've been skimping me on sauces the last couple times. They'll just give you like you get one sauce for a whole fucking order. What are we doing here?
Just order extra sauce, man. What are they going to charge
Yeah.
you? Like 25 cents for a sauce?
Well, now they like meet you at the car, which is like when you do the drive-through, it's so fast. They're like, what do you got? You got a name under the order? Yeah, here.
Just ask for extra sauce when you're ordering, man. They'll do it.
Double, triple sauces.
It's Chick-fil-A. Hell, they might not even charge you for the extra sauce.
I went with my wife the other day. One of her pregnancy cravings is Chick-fil-A fries, and so we went to go get some Chick-fil-A, and I like played the game of how many times could you just make him say "my pleasure," and I said "thank you" so many times, and every time he nailed it with "my pleasure, my pleasure." My pleasure. I got him like 8 times where my wife started laughing at a certain point where she was just like, thank you. Thank you. Can I get a straw? Did you get a straw for that? I didn't see it. Straw's about, okay. Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Hey, at least she still finds you funny and doesn't have like pregnancy hormones that are just making you seem annoying to her now.
Yeah, I got lucked out on that for sure because I am annoying. I am annoying, and I know that. All right.
You got a hungry pregnant woman in the car next to you and you're making things take longer. You're very lucky she did not get angry.
You gotta stop them with the humor, and then they get it. And they get it. So yeah, I go Gardner Branch, Chick-fil-A sauce, Buffalo, Polynesian, and Sriracha. Good power rankings, Josh.
Very good.
All right, next one is Abby Givens at Abby Givens 17, and she says, "Did saber-toothed tigers ever bite their lip?"
Probably not with the big teeth. I think they were kind of genet I don't know, evolutionarily designed for those teeth to not hit their lip. But I mean, the other ones, yeah, but they're saber-tooth tigers. They're just not bitches about it.
I think that the saber-tooth tigers, yeah, I was gonna say no. Those teeth are too big. Like they
Those
go,
teeth were just for killing. Like
yeah,
they
they
go
don't
out to
go in the
impale.
mouth. So it's like you wouldn't like your lip. I Googled saber-tooth tiger. This is my research. I Googled saber-tooth tiger, went to images, and it looks like, their lips aren't that big.
I mean, there was
Like, how would
probably
you
one
bite your
that was
lip?
born with a severe underbite, so its jaw stuck out more and it could have. But also, as it grows and the teeth grow, it's the teeth are going to see where the jaw is and kind of not hit
You
it.
gotta go, yeah. So I would say no. Like I would also say a walrus probably hasn't bit its lip too.
Didn't we like recreate a saber-tooth tiger with cloning not that long ago?
We have the technology. I don't
I mean,
know.
like if we're going to clone any animal, I understand it. It's a very dangerous animal. We've got zoos. That's the coolest animal of all
No,
time.
no, 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 no. We can't.
Okay,
This
it's
is
not currently possible due to lack of sufficiently intact DNA.
saber-tooth tigers, dude. They're just like this looks like something we shouldn't fuck with. And
It's probably the
it's
coolest animal of all time, though. I mean, I know you could say dog.
no, like coolest, like don't fuck with that animal, maybe.
Like it's maybe the coolest looking animal of all time.
It's a pretty cool looking animal.
Like we call fucking tigers and lions murder kitties, dude. Saber-tooth tigers were real murder kitties.
With just cool teeth.
Yeah, they're so cool, dude.
But they were
Also,
hunted for those
fucking
teeth, and it was bad. It's what
Power
extincted them.
Rangers, Saber-tooth.
Yeah, saber-tooths, they count as dinosaurs, don't they?
No,
They feel like they were dinosaur adjacent.
they were very much not dinosaurs. They're not
They
lizards. They're felines. They're cats.
Good call. Yeah, I haven't put that to you. I mean,
God, you really gotta let
sharks are
Emma do
dinosaurs, but
all.
they're not lizards.
You gotta let Emma do all of the teaching at home. You really can't help your kids with homework ever.
I was like, they lived during the time of them or around the time of them. Basically, I've seen Ice Age, commercials for Ice Age and bits from Ice Age, and they had saber-tooth tigers there. So
I mean, but also the
that was kind of
dinosaur
dinosaur
age.
timey.
Dinosaur age was like hundreds or tens of millions of years. Like the Triceratops and the T Rex were farther apart than like us and the T Rex or us and the Triceratops. I don't know which one it is, but they were like
Some
very
stat like
far
that,
apart
yeah.
from each other.
Did you know that the saber-tooth tiger's scientific name is Smilodon?
I don't believe you. Oh
Smilodon.
my God, it's true.
Family Felidae, class Mammalia, scientific name Smilodon.
Yes, he was
That's
a prehistoric mammal, not a dinosaur.
okay. Well, that's like basically. You're not being very much of a Smilodon today, are you? Dude, we should make a saber-tooth version of Donald Trump and call him Smilodon.
Yes.
Somebody do
Like if we
that.
do an animated show where like, but it's political, but they're all animals. He's the Smilodon.
Smilodon.
I've
Perfect.
got the biggest teeth.
Greatest teeth.
Beautiful
People always
teeth.
see me. They say, "Wow, those teeth are great." And I say, "Yes, they are. They're the greatest teeth in the world." They could crush
My
the
opponent is a
competition.
mammoth. They're going extinct. They're too big and stupid.
They tried to run a camel against me in this election. I said, "No, she doesn't have teeth like this. Not a chance." People saw. I said, "No, she stinks. Kamala, no."
When you've got teeth like mine, you can walk up to the other cats and just grab them.
Grab them right by their cat pussies. I was like, what would be? I guess pussy is also cats. I don't know.
Clip that.
We'll yeah,
Grab
that'd
them
be
right
good.
by their cat pussies.
Right by their cat pussies. We are.
That's what we should do.
Robert's gonna
We
be
should-
very happy he wasn't on this one.
We should clone a saber tooth like now, and Trump can just be like, finally got a pet for the White House. Obama had a little dog, just a small dog. Biden's dog bit
Tiny.
everyone. My saber tooth is supposed to bite. It doesn't bite.
I taught it to bite, but he won't.
You know, the only people that bites are the fake news media.
Talking about you, Jim Acosta.
CNN, you sit next to the cat.
He just rolls it out. He rolls it out and just like the fucking
That was a
cat
stupid question.
yelling
Put
at
your arm
him.
in the cage.
When if not, revoke his media credential.
See,
He'll be
now you're
answering
on.
questions
Now you're on
from.
board with the cloning.
He'll be able to answer questions from me while he's on the lawn and I'm on the roof. That's where we put people that we don't like after the tiger cage.
He's the smile-o-don. I'm the do-a-don because I do things. I get them done.
And he smiles and then he bites your hand off with his tiger teeth. All right. So no, they don't bite their lip, Abby.
God, it always makes me laugh when we come back to what we were originally talking
Oh, that's where we got. And then we did Trump impressions from that.
about. Yeah, there's never a bad time for a Trump impression.
Yeah, there's bad times for everything.
Pull up next to a car accident. You can't park there.
Hey, buddy. You can't park their videos. They're always funny.
Your grandfather died.
All right. Last question this week is from Zach Forney, who writes in and says, what is the best number to bet on a roulette wheel?
How high does the wheel go? Like 60?
36. 36.
34. Seems like a good number. I don't know why.
Well, my favorite thing about roulette is when they put the little board next to it that shows like these are the most recent spins, and people are like, "Oh fuck, dude, 6 came up 5 times in this one. We got to go 6." It's like it's completely random, right? Like, they're spinning it. It's not. That's 6 could come up 100 times in a row, but it's never going to. But like this is completely random.
Also, I love gambling, but I'm also a pussy, so I don't even think I would be able to pick a number. I would just be red or black.
You go
I'd lose my mind.
6, 9 are right next to each other, so you go 6, 9, and then you always
Nice.
throw a little on 0 because you get the bigger payout and it's green. And then I usually
Sucker.
go red or black.
0's a sucker bet, dude.
I know, but like it's always like the what if. Like, do you know how dumb I'm gonna feel if it lands on 0 and I didn't put it there?
I just said I'm too much of a puss to pick a number. You think I'm going to pick the one space? Get out of here.
I mean, it's got just as much of a chance as all the other spaces.
But if you go red or black,
Well, yeah, you wouldn't put the green on that, but
that's what I learned it from Entourage, dude. First thing you do, you always walk up to roulette, you put 5 on red.
just see if it's gonna go. See how it works. Sometimes you do. I don't go in walking in red or black. I just pick one. When you get to the table tells you.
I've also never played roulette.
Oh, really? It's cool.
I did a lot of craps when I was in Vegas.
I still don't get craps, but roulette,
It's so much fun.
it's fun, and you can just cheer if you win anything. And then you get to see the people that put like $200 on a table and they win $10, and they're like, well, you put $2 all over the board, buddy.
A win's a win.
You lost a lot of that money.
Win's a win.
That's a net minus 190 right there. Yeah, well, I fucking won. You're like, okay, all right, gotcha.
Just want the thrill.
17 and 20 and 23 are like in the middle, so I would imagine those are probably the most common ones where people are just like, boom. But I was always 6, so that's my favorite number. So I'll just go and put 6.
All right.
But if I had to give you a number to say like 2-bet and it wasn't my favorite number, I would just say
5.
17 because it's in the middle of the table.
Lance Berkman. All right, good number.
Lance Bergman. All right. Great questions, everybody. Great questions. Again, if you want to send any more questions for next week, at PassGreatPod on X, hashtag PTG answers. You can email them to us, passthegreatpod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject. I am at Alex J. Middleton on all socials. Pat's at Not Pat Dion on all socials. Robert is at Robert Barbosa03 on all socials. Message Robert or hit up Robert at Robert Barbosa03 and tell him to get well. Tell him we love him and that we're all with him in spirit this week.
Love you, Bobby.
He's still gonna be editing this, but we love you, Bobby. We love you. All right, let's do a random celebrity generator. Who we going with?
Fuck it, I'm going with Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Should we pick one for Bobby too?
No, he doesn't get to play.
Okay.
He doesn't get to play today because he's sick.
Give him Jake Gyllenhaal. He played Bubble Boy.
Okay, fine. He can have Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal.
If it comes up, I'm gonna be so fucking angry.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Donald Trump, and I'm gonna go David Bowie again.
Trying to game the system. Wow.
All right. Bobby Orr, Raphael Nadal, Stevie Wonder, Tom Hardy, Ted Williams, Jeremy Clarkson, Brad Pitt, and Yul Brynner.
I thought that was Bill Burr on the bottom.
Nope. Jake Gyllenhaal, Donald Trump, David Bowie. Bruce Springsteen, Amy Adams, Robert Duvall, Kurt Russell, Chris Everett, Henry Fonda, Gary Cooper, and Marion Davies. All right, last one. Donnie Trump, Jake
Come on, smile it
Gyllenhaal,
on.
David Bowie. James Mason, Annette Bening, Gustavo Curtin, Marion Davies, Marilyn Monroe, Helen Hull Jacobs, Amy Adams, and Gladys Knight. Nope. Nope. And I think two of those came out twice, so that sucks. All right. Well, at least if Robert had gotten it, then we would have been able to say that it was half ours too. So
I would have been so fucking
would have had
angry
an
if Robert got
asterisk.
it. I would have
Would've had an
lost my
asterisk.
mind.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Enjoy college football this Saturday. Until we talk to you next time, pass the gravy, you bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and